What's going on, guys? So today we're taking a sneak peek look at a couple of miniature cannons. That's right, these are actual fully functional cannons. So this is a solid piece of brass with a real wood base here. This one is the M6 field cannon, and you pack this up with black powder and a fuse and a projectile. In this case, these are .177 caliber, and you fire them. And they're very loud, and they do shoot the projectile quite fast. This could be as powerful or more powerful than a lot of pellet guns out there and very high-powered BB guns. So I'm very excited to try these. Obviously, I'm not going to try them right now indoors, although a lot of times these miniature cannons from all different companies, they're advertised as like office toys and stuff. I would definitely not consider this to be a toy. Now, on paper, by law, these are not considered firearms, even though you are packing them with black powder and creating a small explosion, pushing a projectile out of a barrel. It's not really considered a gun, but I would treat them just like a real gun, a real firearm. All right, so if you are interested in any stuff like this, please do, take all safety precautions extremely serious. That's why I'm not going to be firing these indoors or anything like that. I'm going to wait until I go out where I normally shoot firearms and do a fun demo. I have an interesting idea on how to use these. Hopefully that'll be fun for a separate video. So hopefully in the near future you'll see the actual demos. But for this video, just want to show them up close, talk about them a little bit. These are from Mini Cannon Tech. I saw a lot of generic pocket cannons that have like little triangle bases. They're made out of aluminum, small little tiny cannons. They're usually like 40 or 50 bucks. You can find them like on eBay. I don't know if Amazon has them or anything, but they're all over the place. I actually saw them as an ad once on Facebook. That's, I think, where I first was exposed to them. Like, oh, that's really cool. Like, I would love something like that. And I had a viewer recently tell me about these because these are actual, miniature replicas of working cannons, throughout history. So this is the M6 field cannon, and this is the naval version. All right, so this would be a different setup that would be on, the ships. They'd have those little things, the panels, I forget what they're called, turrets or whatever, that would open up, right? And this would be firing on a ship. Just really, really cool. I'm actually going to provide you guys with a link to Mini Cannon Tech down in the description box. I'll probably make it the first link there. That's to their YouTube video showing you how they make these. It's actually a very hands-on process. A lot of hand finishing is done with this. A lot of work goes into these. These are all American made. As you can see right on the box there. Very, very cool. These are about twice as expensive as the little aluminum ones. I think they're totally worth it. Not only because of the looks, but just because of the actual construction. Offhand, I think the field cannon is like 120, and I think the naval one is 110. They do have other ones that are available, like bigger caliber cannons. But I mean, as time goes on, I'm sure the company will come out with some different things. But as of right now, these are the more popular, cheaper options. Basically, you get the cannon. All right, you get a little ramrod, which is a piece of brass rod. All right, so you can actually use this to, pack down your powder. And of course, you could just use some paper towel for wadding, which is really simple. Separately from the cannons, they do have a, starter kit, which I'll show you in a second here, which comes with all the essentials to shoot it like 25 times or something. All right, you get safety glasses, which are very important because you never know, not just the projectile, but if you're close enough, that black powder, exploding, little pieces shoot up in the air. You never really know, right? So safety glasses are always important. You get some fuses. In this particular case is the deluxe kit, which is like 30 bucks. Now, by the way, if you buy all this stuff separate, you will get larger quantities. It'll end up being cheaper in the long run, but if you don't have any other stuff, it's a little more advantageous to get a starter kit. But if you do plan on using these all the time, it would be a lot cheaper to just buy the stuff separately. Like I may actually just go and get AAA black powder. It's like $30, $35 for a container of it, but it's a lot. Probably shoot it, more than 100 times with something like that. So this has some fuses. There's the actual black powder that's in there. All right, there's a little reamer here, which cleans out, the hole you put your fuse in. And again, these are shooting .177, BBs basically. .177 is a very common. Most people are probably more used to like the pellets, the 177 pellets. It's a little bit smaller than like the .22 pellets. But yeah, I'm very excited to try these. The quality is just really, really nice. It's a hefty little piece. You know, it is a solid piece of brass that's milled out. You know, CNC'd out. You know, it's hand painted. All the wood parts are laser etched, but it's all hand sanded and finished and everything. I highly recommend you guys check out the video on how they put these together. It is a pretty long process. I think they're definitely priced right for, you know, what you're getting as far as quality. If you're looking at something like this and you just want a cheapo one, like I said, maybe 40 bucks for the little aluminum ones. I'm not sure how they actually work with these because they're mimicking the genuine article. When they fire, these wheels are very functional and it will push back. You know, this particular one, you could put something, a weight on here so it doesn't go back so far. You know, but when they fire, they roll backwards, just like in real life. Same with this one, you know, fully functional wheels. Those little aluminum ones, they don't have, most of them don't have any wheels or anything, they're just little blocks, and I've never actually seen them fire before. I imagine they would just go flying. Might be a little bit more dangerous, but, you know, if you have a little bit of a, you know, historical buff in you, if you're a war buff. I mean, my grandfather, my father's father, he was, you know, a Korean War vet, so he was there. He saw the action, but he was a history buff in general, but he focused a lot on historical wars. I know if he was alive today, he would go nuts for something like this. It would have been a perfect Christmas gift for him. But this is just, it makes me think of him because he was so into history, and you know, he read just thousands, like literally thousands of books on all of our past wars and all kinds of stuff. You know, so he'd probably know a lot about these cannons. I'm sure he'd give me an earful and you know, give me some information I didn't know about. But yeah, just like I said, a little bit of a sneak preview. You guys will see me shooting both of these cannons off in the near future, if weather permits, if the rain ever stops. If you saw my other video, just dealing with a lot of rain in the area. When we finally do get a nice dry day, I will go out to the appropriate place, take the appropriate safety precautions, and we're gonna have some fun with this. I got some interesting targets. So you guys will see that in the future. Just want to give you a heads up, if you guys have a mini Canatech Canon, please write down in the comments what you think of yours, but I think these are super cool. So here's another close-up of that naval version. Both of these do actually tilt, all right, so you can aim these to a certain degree. Now obviously when these are sitting flat, it will only go a certain way down and up. If you wanted to shoot it higher, you'd have to prop it up or put it on, you know, more of a hill. But these do actually move, so you can aim them. And I do have some interesting targets that I'm going to try to hit, so I might have to do some different aiming. Same with this one. This does move up and down. But yeah, pretty interesting. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.